The next leg towards the downside will start next week for Bitcoin because this Wyckoff distribution pattern is playing out perfectly with targets up to the $75,000 and $70,000. With that, Bitcoin has been breaking down confirmed on the daily time frame, which could also lead for some massive downwards movement for Bitcoin. With that, we have been opening up some really big trades over on Bitcoin, which are in a massive profit right now. But I am planning to do something next over on Bitcoin. I will deep dive into every single detail about what am I doing next over on Bitcoin. But first of all, I would really appreciate you guys to follow me over on X and to subscribe over on my YouTube channel and like this daily update video if you love these updates. And let's dive right away into the content for now, because this Bitcoin Wyckoff distribution is playing out perfectly as predicted. We have been seeing all phases of manipulation and selling getting created here over on Bitcoin, and right now we are heading towards the targets we are currently seeing right over here, and that is approximately the $75,000. For that, we will see another drop towards the downside of approximately 4% from where we are at right now. If we see that happening, I will take some profits out of my trade, because that could be the point where Bitcoin wants to turn bullish once again, find some bullish momentum and see upwards momentum coming back towards Bitcoin. With that, right now we are just in this stage, and this is an important stage right over here. We also can see that if we pull in the Wyckoff distribution here, is that right at this point, which is this point in the distribution, right over here, we are creating the LPSY, and that is exactly what we are doing right now. We find support from this point. That is exactly the stage we are currently at, and that is the start of the next rally towards the downside for Bitcoin. And that is exactly where I am anticipating on with the whole community, because we will probably see a drop further on towards the downside next week. And with that, we have been confirming that we broke down on the daily time frame on this compression and on this triangle here. We are breaking down right now, and this could lead for some further downwards movement, also confirming with the Wyckoff distribution. Normally targets of $66,000 could be hit with this pattern, but I really think that the $75,000 mark and the $74,000 mark and the $70,000 mark are good points to take profits of your short positions, and maybe even scale in some small long positions, because on a longer time frame I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. But right now Bitcoin just needs a little cool down further on towards the downside before the next rally towards the upside could start. And with that, we have been opening up some really big short positions over on Bitcoin. This trade with the position value of approximately $260,000 is currently $14,600 in a profit. If we hit the target like we discussed in Wyckoff distribution here, we could see targets of approximately $75,000, and that would be a take profit of approximately $25,000 if that level got hit. And the most beautiful part about this trade is I've been opening this one up right over here before the price even was at this point. I set this limit order in my daily update video, shared it before it even was in the space of this trade. But right now we are running this trade in a massive profit. I've put my stop loss into break even, so I can't lose on this trade anymore. If Bitcoin decides to pump from off this point, I will get stopped out on break even. And if we pump towards the 48 and the $86,000, that is where $68,000, where I want to take some profit of this trade, and I want to scale in some new positions on Bitcoin right over here. If you want to join the giveaway I want to do if I will take profit at this point, please make sure to join the community with the first link in the description and subscribe over on my YouTube channel, because I've been working on something really big behind the scenes, because the profits I've been making right now are literally insane, and it is nice and good for me, but I don't want to be the person who take all the profits of the markets for myself. So I really want you to be profitable in the market once again. So with that, I've been working on something really big, where those trades are literally easy to take, but also for you that you understand why these trades are running in a massive profit and why you are a losing trader. With that, it would be completely free here. It's just completely free. If you want to get whitelisted and early access on what is about to launch completely for free, please make sure to join the Telegram group with the link in the description, and you will be the first one to enter what is about to drop, and that is just massive. And maybe your trading account would look something like this in the upcoming months and weeks here. So please make sure, don't hesitate, and join the Telegram link with the first link in the description. It would be completely for free, so that you know here. Also, if you look at the Bitcoin STH loss pressure, what we actually can see that short-term holders just stopped selling at a loss, and that was because Bitcoin is pumping towards the upside and they could take profit of the trade in profit. But if you historical look what happened afterwards, after such a big spike, to be really honest, this spike looks more similar than this one, than even this one. But that was where Bitcoin started to rally towards the upside, trapped every buyer in the market here, and where Bitcoin started to rally on further on towards the downside. The biggest spike needed to come either yet. This is what we have been seeing right now, and I don't really think that this is the end for Bitcoin. I think we need a bigger shakeout before the bottom getting formed, and I think it would look something like this right over here, that we created this right now and we will create this in the upcoming future. That is what I am expecting over on Bitcoin, and that is also where I want to open up some really big long positions, because like I said, I am still very bullish on Bitcoin, but right now you just need to look at the market as a trader and just look where the risk to reward is laying, and that is right now towards the downside. That is exactly why I open up short positions, but I want to be the first one to turn bullish when Bitcoin just dropped and cooled down a little bit, because that is exactly where the big opportunities are, and you will be the first one to notice if I will do something in the market right now, if you are subscribed over on my YouTube channel and follow me over on X. And ending with that, I would really love to see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.